Wait. Let's go.
Meet Edwin Giles from Manito, Illinois, a 57-year-old elementary school janitor. Edward came out late at night to give our young middle schooler Decoy some after-school learning. But while Edwin was out cleaning the hallways, he should have been really cleaning all the cheese pizza he's been saving and collecting in his phone. On today's explosive episode, we're joined with our good friends over at Predator Poachers and conducted a very much needed operation on a disgusting man who got in too close with his prey of choice, kids. Help this video get to 100K likes in 24 hours, and if it does, EDP Watch will be free for all new users for approximately 24 hours. So sit back and enjoy this episode of EDP Watch.
EDP Watch. Blurred.
Oh, what the fuck? He said he's there. So he's right there, chat. Like, literally, he was supposed to be here in like 13 minutes, but now he's here now. So we're just waiting, and we're gonna go on and go get him. Yeah, we think this dude's a cheese pizza guy. He's still in the car. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, Edwin?
Urgent message that demands your immediate attention.
What's up, Edwin?
EDP-itis, a silent but deadly condition affecting 1 out of every 445 individuals nationwide. You may not know who has it until it's too late. It could be your local ice cream man, that neighbor with a suspiciously friendly golden retriever, your helpful college professor who just wants to help, or even that one sprightly mailman. So if you care about the survival of humanity, and heck, even your sanity, take the cure, save yourself, and log into EDPWatch.com. You'll get early access to raw, uncut Predator catches like this video and this. Exclusive chat logs, audio calls, 50% all merch, and yes, a chance to appear in an EDP Watch episode with Freddie Gibbs.
Bro,
So protect yourself, protect the youth,
Get the
please,
fuck
for the
out of
love
here.
Earth, go to EDPWatch.com before it's too late.
Why you have all them people in there wearing that shirt?
I want to go talk about Izzy outside, man. Just want to have a conversation. I know you're a good guy and everything, but we should probably just go
We
outside
don't
and
want
talk
to get you in
about
no
it.
trouble or nothing, man. We just want to talk.
Twinkies?
What's it?
Me and him got to stay away from that. Just bust it right here. Yeah, do you mind if we sit on the bench over there just for everybody's safety?
Sure.
Thanks, man.
Let me guess, this is the setup.
Oh, not necessarily a setup.
This is a
Got
setup.
a camera over there.
Yeah, that's for safety reasons. We never know if somebody has a gun or somebody's trying to hurt us and vice versa.
I know we're
man.
big dudes, man, but you know, ain't nobody can stop a bullet, and we're not trying to hurt you.
So why would you set someone up on YouTube or
Instagram.
Instagram?
Well, we're not, I mean, we didn't do any of the messaging.
I mean, if you want full transparency, you know, her mother, she contacted us about this and everything. She found out about this about, what, 3 hours ago?
Yeah, got it.
So, you know, we just want to talk about this. Obviously, you know, this is a small town. We don't want to get other people involved. That's why we didn't go over to Maple, and, you know, we don't want to bring no construction to your house, man, you
I
know?
wasn't really looking for anything.
And that's why we're here to talk to you, man. Like, you seem like a cool dude, man. You know, you're just an older fellow, so, you know, we know internet stuff can get caught up in everything, and, you know, we've helped a lot of people with stuff like this.
Yeah, no, if we thought that wouldn't be the outcome, we wouldn't be here talking to you, but, you know, there is some stuff that we just kind of want to go over, make sure everything's good with you, both you and her, so.
I mean, I'm not yet looking for anything, really.
Okay.
I understand.
Because I know she said she had bad grades.
Being a father figure, kind of.
Yeah.
That boy
That's
says
awesome.
Being a
Well, do you
bad,
kind of know
was
where we're
a
going to talk to
bad
you then?
grades. He's
Bad
gonna give it
grades
that
and stuff like
whipping.
Pretty much the whole thing.
Right, well, because, yeah, how old is she?
Yeah. I already know, I knew that too, but like I said, I'm not looking for.
Well, no, we
We just want to know, like, what was the age that she told you, so that way we know, like, there's no confusion.
Only
Okay. Yeah, because you know how these kids are, but it sounds like she was honest with you, because she actually
like I said,
is.
I understand where her mom's coming from. I understand where she's coming from.
Yes,
Trying to
sir.
Bridge the gap, because a lot of these kids don't understand that gap.
Okay, do you have any kids of your own?
No, I got an
Okay.
So like I said, I tried to,
But I tried to,
when
you
I
know.
was in Texas, I lectured a bunch of those kids about, getting off the street,
What kids?
the school kids.
Oh.
Because there was a lot of games in
Were you in
what?
Oh, were you a janitor or?
I was a janitor.
Are you still a janitor for the elementary school?
Somewhat, yeah.
Okay, so you still work for the elementary school? Okay, okay.
All right, well,
Praise God.
Yeah, we know you like to be around kids and make
But
sure
I
they're
mean,
safe and everything.
I'd rather encourage them to study hard, learn something, get
That boy said
that way,
study
the more
hard.
you learn, the more you earn.
Okay, so do you talk to a lot of the kids at the elementary school?
No.
Or you don't mentor them or anything?
No, I should.
You should.
I should.
Okay. Well, how do you like working at the elementary school up here?
I like it.
You like it? Okay. Is that kind of
Bet
like why
you
you
do,
like
nigga.
when you see kids online, like on threads and stuff, you try to ask them to talk on Telegram?
Yeah.
Okay. So you just try to stare them straight on Telegram? Okay. Okay.
Awesome. I mean, how many kids have had the privilege of getting to talk to you online?
I have no idea.
So you just kind of make yourself available, and kids are able to talk to you and stuff like that.
If they want to.
That's awesome. We appreciate that, genuinely.
Because, like I said, I'd rather steer a kid in the right way instead of the wrong way.
100%. So you're
There's
just
a
kind
lot
of
of
like
monsters out there that do steer them in the wrong way.
kind of like the lighthouse in the middle of the sea, just kind of.
Right now, Instagram is getting bad. And
Yeah.
TikTok's getting bad. So, yeah.
Speaking of
talking
Instagram
good.
getting bad, like, have you been seeing like these accounts where they're like, hey, we're selling these videos on Telegram?
And I steer away from those.
Really?
So do they do that on Facebook, or do they try to bring you somewhere else?
They try to go to Telegram.
Oh God. So what's Telegram like? Would you say it's like good, bad, or otherwise? Or?
Something like that.
Okay.
Something like that, cool. Yeah, my boy said y'all asking too many goddamn questions.
I mean, we don't want to have to tell your job about this, man. We genuinely just want to have this conversation.
We're done.
I mean, if you're done,
My
you
boy
can
said
leave,
we done
but,
here.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm done.
until like we feel comfortable, like, you sure, man, you're done? I think we should talk about this.
Yeah, Edwin. Basically, Edwin.
Edwin,
No, they're real.
listen, we don't want to call the authorities and we don't want to call your job. We don't want to do any of that.
Like I said, I'm done with Instagram.
Edwin, listen, man. I understand you're done with it, and I actually believe you will be done with it after.
My
but you gotta
boy said I'm
understand,
getting the
like,
fuck
people can take stuff out of
home.
context.
Y'all ain't gonna
and
keep
some of the stuff that
asking me
people
these
told you online
questions.
can definitely be taken out of context. That's why we
My
came
boy
to talk
started
to you.
walking
We don't
to
want
the
you do that,
car.
right? We don't want you to be a part of that type of stuff.
I'm not.
Right.
Like I said,
But yeah, but I'm letting you know we want to get this addressed with you, and that's why we chose to do it over here, kind of away from your neighborhood.
We know
and stuff
that,
like that.
but
right.
you know, if anyone else saw this stuff, you're not going to be as.
I understand.
Right, but Edwin, I'm letting you know now.
straight.
Obviously, you're free to leave and do whatever you want. But we have all these messages saved to Izzy, and they all. I'm not going to say that you're terrible, but they don't look too flattering. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
And
saying?
so if we have a good conversation with you, man, genuinely, we feel like you're a good guy.
As I said, I give you my word.
But I mean, we barely even talk, man. We barely even know you. You know, we just got to chit chatting and stuff.
Nothing to know.
Here, if you want your story to be left at this, I mean, you know, I don't want to see a good man's life get ruined over this. So if you want to have a conversation,
I'm good.
Right. Well,
Well,
Edwin,
listen, I'm
I'm letting
good.
you know, man, that obviously, yeah, like we said, you can do whatever you want, but you know, a lot of people would come across these messages from someone that works in elementary school and probably not try to talk to you about this. But we came over here to talk to you because we feel like simple internet bullshit shouldn't be the end all be all to everything. But like I said, man, if we don't get it addressed with you, there is going to be a way we're going to get it addressed.
What would you feel comfortable in me saying?
Well, it's not really. There's not really a set thing that we anticipate you
we just want
saying.
to have a good conversation, man.
Right.
If we,
Yeah, the old people so funny, bro. This shit's hilarious.
Kid?
Right.
okay, well, you can say that, but can you at least talk with us some more? Like,
What? You still have a mic on. You still got your camera going.
here, I mean, we can hop in your car and talk in your car if you want.
Like I said, I'm done.
Well, Edwin, basically, I guess what our goal is pretty much what's going on is there's pretty raunchy messages between a 18-year-old girl and somebody who works in an elementary school. Now, does that have the best thing in the world? No. Can it be fixed? I think so. Is leaving fixing it? You can do that, but it's not going to fix it. I promise you that.
How would you like me to fix it other than?
You finna go on that. You finna
Well,
go on that
basically,
slammer.
I think you put yourself in a good and bad position. The bad position is there's kids that have talked to you online, and it looks not the best, right?
Listen, man, if we want to ruin your life, we have those messages. You came here, but you see, we're still here talking with you, man. We're not cops. I'm not a cop. He's not a cop. We're just dudes talking to you.
Like I said, a lot of it is I would never do anything with her anyway.
Okay.
Right.
And we believe that.
Yeah, we hear that, but
or any other kid.
right, but we hear that, and I'd love to take your word for it, but I'm letting you know, getting in your car and kind of giving us the middle finger, that just destroys, figuratively, right?
No, that's out of context.
Which is like mid-conversation, like he was about to say a sentence, and you just walked off and got in your car, man. Imagine you were trying to give advice to a kid, and he just got his school books and walked off.
Then he did. Then he walks off. I cannot.
Right.
stop him.
Right. We understand. Yeah, no, we can't stop you either, Edwin, but you got to think. I mean, we have a good reputation of you because you work around kids, and you're obviously a trusted person, but like I said, it could be taken out of context. And every context you give us, it helps build up your wall of reputation with us. But, you know, if you pull a move like...
I have no idea.
Well, I'm letting you know now, if you pull a move like this, it's just, you completely tear down whatever reputation you had with us. And I mean, like, I can't make you do anything, but I'm letting you know it's probably not the best idea, considering that, you know, we have these messages, and we decided to give you a courtesy by talking to you. Like, we're doing you a favor by having this conversation. We're doing you a favor by saying, hey man, we'd rather just talk about it. So
Well, like I don't know what else to say.
I ain't gonna lie, I just want to see him slam somebody. I don't know why.
There's obviously some messages that
He
we don't
looks
have any
strong as
context
fuck.
on,
He look like he can
and
throw a nigga across the
What
room.
questions would you like me to answer?
Well, I'll have that conversation outside with you. I'm not gonna have it in the car.
I'm gonna find his channel too. I wonder if he be beating their ass. Oh damn, slow ass women.
We appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man. So, do you know why we want to bring the messages to Izzy about? Like, do you know why we would want to bring those up, the messages to Izzy? Like, do you think there's some stuff said that might be a little bit questionable?
Off the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you married?
No.
We figured maybe we get caught up in stuff, man. You're a guy, I'm a guy. We have a girl.
No.
Okay.
Not that.
Not that? Okay, what you mean?
You're wanting to know, you're thinking that I'm doing it because I'm lonely and, you know, this other stuff. No.
Man, there's a lot of other factors,
you
man.
are.
I'm just saying, you're a guy, I'm a guy. If a girl hits me up, man, you know, who's telling what I'm to do? You know what I mean?
No. I'm not that way.
So tell me, what type of dude are you? You a Christian man?
Is that the type of guy
I
you are?
believe in God, yeah.
You believe in God? Okay. So,
Is that the type of guy you are?
yes, sir.
I just, when I start talking about that, turn them off.
Yeah, I believe that you turn it off with other people, but I guess what made you want to turn it on with Izzy?
I didn't want to turn it on with Izzy. Izzy started talking, and basically, she had a slight depression. If you read into the first few,
Yeah, we know about her family issues and stuff. Yeah,
I don't know about her family,
But yeah, she is going through a hard time.
but I do know she has a low self-esteem about herself.
Okay.
If you didn't catch that in the messages,
I didn't catch that part, no. So I missed that. Did you see that? I didn't see that.
she's going through the normal thing that most teenagers do. They don't think they're pretty enough. They don't think they're smart enough.
My boy was being a therapist.
Yeah.
Well, usually women think they're too smart. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, it's like, got to boost that morale a little bit.
Okay. So while we were just talking to her, trying to boost her morale, I guess, was she coming on to you more?
Yeah.
You see, that's why we're here talking to you.
But I was not playing that.
So like, what was she doing?
She just, using the word love and, oh, you're great, and then he.
Did she
What
ever
the hell
tell
is
you that she wants to
he?
like get busy or any crazy shit like that?
No, well, she mentioned something somewhere, but I'm like,
All right, like what did
I
you?
just played it off.
Right. Like do you know like what she mentioned? Because obviously it's a concern when these kids just go out of their way to talk to strangers like that.
I have no idea.
Did you ever like play along with the conversations you were trying to have?
I have played around.
Like was she ever curious about like things or anything?
I think so.
Okay. Because look, again, it's not a concern because every guy online is going to talk about sex stuff. That's just a common thing that happens. But
If a girl hit me up, man, I'm gonna try to figure out about how soon I can get it to get it.
right, 100%. But it's more so a concern if these kids are talking about this stuff. Like, is it common?
Who talked to her before? Like, we
Right,
gotta figure out,
right.
man, if someone did this to Izzy before.
Well, let's hope not.
Well,
I mean, did you
let's
get a
hope
vibe
not.
like that? That maybe something happened to her?
No.
This dude
it was
is funny, bro.
more worried about her self-image.
so did she ever ask you like questions about some of this type of stuff?
I think, but I'm not sure.
Okay. So there's a few messages talking about like Right.
Yeah, I did explain that to her.
Okay. I guess what was...
She was curious.
Right, no, that's fair.
I'd rather have her be informed instead of not informed.
So, again, it's a lot of messages. I could read every single one and figure it out line by line, but like what was, to paraphrase, what was she kind of curious about wise?
Everything.
Intercourse?
That too.
Was she ever like wanting to, I mean, cause I don't know if she's attention seeker, was she ever like wanting to have that with you or try to say, hey, well, we should do it together or anything?
No, we never discussed that.
Okay.
But she wanted to know, and I, you know.
Did she ever like say that, hey, this is, I want to do this with you? Like, did you ever have to shut her down about any of that stuff?
Look, I don't want to discuss anything or say anything or do anything, you know, anything.
Do you think maybe you got a little bit carried away with some of the messages? Because I have one right here of, on your end, saying a lot of ways I can't wait to unwrap you and see what's underneath all the closing. And then again, the intensification of that day of meeting would be worth it.
What's
I'll
that?
let you
Unwrap
fly
you
on
like
your
a
bedroom and
Christmas
see what it is.
present.
I'm going to have a double wow when I see you and what your body looks like, but we'll have to wait on that one. So I guess what was kind of the appeal? What's the play on
So
words?
feeling more like flirtatious.
Yep.
Okay.
My boy
Here it
said
says, as
a
long
play
as we're
on
able to
word.
see
Y'all
each
heard
other,
my
you'll always have a
dog,
hugging
man.
kiss and a caring person like myself to listen to you and acknowledge your concerns as my own.
It just be
You understand I
funny
would love
hearing
to
them
hold you in
trying
my
to
arms and
explain
pride and look in your
themselves.
beautiful eyes and plant a sweet little kiss on those lips.
A sweet little kiss.
Okay, you say you had a niece, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess the concern we're kind of having is like, imagine like
If my niece went with the same thing,
yeah.
Oh well.
Like, how would you react in a situation like that?
He wouldn't
You
give a
think?
fuck.
depends on the situation.
Let's say it's just like this, kind of like the same messages you sent.
Well, she's a big girl. She's mature.
How old is she?
She's 17 going on 18.
Okay, so she's big, but let's say when she was
Well, she's already had situations, and she's already been preached to about everything, and I trust her in her judgment.
Has she been talking to the wrong guys online previously or anything? Your niece?
I have no idea who she talks to online.
Fair enough.
Has there ever been a period where like you kind of like looked after her and like talked to her or anything like that?
As
I told
hell.
her the same thing as I told her.
Oh, like the same thing you told Izzy?
Pretty much about and everything else. Explained. She goes, she already knows.
Let's
that.
talk about
there
sex,
was another one that said the
baby.
next step would be if I ever got to that point,
Let's
I would be
talk
touching in your
about
private
you.
parts.
Okay.
So is there a reason that was told to Izzy, the 15-year-old?
Out of play.
So, I mean, it's fair if you want to say it's play. I mean, that's fine. Words are just words. I mean, First Amendment, I can't say that, like, you know, until it happens, it's the First Amendment.
Like, I
in my
mean, it's our
opinion.
free country. We can say whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't really take any of it.
Can say whatever you want to.
Okay. So what should probably be serious is,
Shit.
do you want to explain why people are sending you on
I feel like
Telegram?
I'm gonna need this whole and this whole table
That you
to
don't
come
know.
down one day,
I wish
and I'm
it
gonna
would
cry.
You wish it would quit?
Because I'm like, that's freaking me out.
It's freaking you out. Why is it freaking you out?
Instagram.
Yeah, it ain't freaking you out.
Okay,
You
but
trying
you wanna
to make
explain why
love,
you're getting
mama.
it's on
Feel
Telegram?
it.
That's what I want to know.
Okay.
So
well,
are you gonna like add it into like random group chats and they're just putting that stuff in there?
Yes.
okay. So,
Seriously.
No,
Okay.
I believe you. I believe you.
because what we
So
wanted to
far, I have off of Facebook have had at least 5 different women
Mhm.
offer
like to just send you that.
pictures for cash. Yeah.
Okay. So, obviously we're talking about
Okay.
Telegram here, though, and people are sending you on there. So, do you know when that started happening? Because I want to.
I can go on there now and flip through the thing and.
So it's been happening for a while.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you know when about that started? Because basically, if you can prove to us you didn't take any of those photos yourself,
I
then
did not.
okay. So when did they start sending you kids on Telegram?
About a month ago. I think.
About a month ago. Okay. So how many people do you think have sent you kids on Telegram? Because I would hope what you tell me matches what we have. So
I think about 5.
about 5. All right.
5 or 10. About
Okay,
5 or 10.
that-
Are these
we're
like
way off here.
pictures or videos? Okay. How young do these kids go?
I want to say at least.
At least.
I want to say that.
Okay. Well, do you
Wanna
have an
say
act?
that?
Do you want to give it the real number of how low it goes, or are you going to
I
sugarcoat?
don't keep track. I
Okay.
really don't.
What's the youngest looking one you've seen on Telegram?
I'd say 10 and
Okay. What's happening in a video of a 10-year-old on Telegram?
she's exposing herself.
Okay. How so? Because I want to try to find who that kid is, because that's probably the best thing you can
I
do
don't know
right
who
now.
these kids are.
Okay.
I
Well.
really don't.
Okay. So we're trying to track some of these videos. What is she exposing of herself?
Private parts.
Private parts, like her vagina?
Any of these videos are someone doing something to them? Like another man, not you necessarily, but another man.
No, I think one of them has another girl on the bottom. The other one's on top.
How old did both girls look?
I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't.
So, do you also want to explain why they're saving these videos to your phone? Is there a good reason for that? Because I want to let you. I want to hear it because, like I said, everything's.
They're interesting.
They're interesting. Okay. How many do you have saved on your phone? I really hope it matches with the number that we have.
Probably about 5.
5. All right. Where are they at? In your gallery or where?
Now that I have, they're probably in the gallery. They're
Okay.
probably on the main.
Just in your photo section.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the youngest age you think you saved on your phone? Okay. So you mentioned these videos are interesting. What's interesting about these videos?
Yeah,
Okay.
boy don't get no
So-
play.
Performing.
Okay. So I understand it's performance. I get it. And I guess when they're new, it's kind of, you want to see a rookie. You debut like JJ Watt. Checks.
There's a category called amateur. So is that kind of what it is? Like seeing amateur, like young kids.
Okay.
Are you attracted to that? Like, or is it more just interest?
No.
Okay.
So you understand that the girl you're here to meet today is 15. You have videos of people her age naked on your phone having sex with each other.
Pretty well, they're not having with each other, but yes.
Okay. So I think what you should probably do right now is just tell us what you actually want to do with Izzy, because if we just keep hearing this bullshit mentor stuff, I'm probably not going to appreciate. I'm probably not going to have any appreciation of your reputation. So you should probably tell me what you
Probably
actually
gonna
wanted to do.
choke
if it went
slam
your
the
way.
shit out of you.
Because the best thing you can do, I'm only judging your honesty right now.
Actually,
you know?
I just came up and talked to that.
Okay, what did you want to do the next time y'all met? Because I can read those messages line by line, or we can just have a conversation like men and just be straight up with each other. So what do you think it should be?
Well, whatever that however she wanted to handle it.
Okay, so just
Because
be
it's always been in her. I've always left everything up to her.
okay. So if she was the one that pushed X, is that something you were open to?
Not intentionally, no.
What do you mean intentionally?
Well, not something I would be thrilled about.
Is it something you would partake in if she wanted it?
That I wouldn't.
Just be honest, because I can see
No,
it.
I'm serious. It just depends on the situation.
But just
Okay,
be
so
honest.
I would not really want to.
Okay. What are the chances of you partaking in it if she's the one pushing it on you? Because I could just read these chats.
Very hesitant.
Okay. What are the chances? I'm not talking about the non-chance. I'm talking about the chances.
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay. So do you think I should read these line by line and prove you wrong, or do you think you could just tell the truth?
Well, those are his words.
Words form intent. I could say I'm going to go rob the store right now.
The Bible says there's
They're not-
power in the word of the tongue.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, you said right here,
But that's only in the
if you
Bible.
ever get invited to a party, make your own drink. Never let someone else. So you're telling her how to
That's true.
drink.
No, I'm not telling her how to drink because I'm talking about roofies.
Oh, you're talking about roofies. Okay. So what about what you said? I want you to suck my cock while I play with your.
To suck my cock.
I mean,
I don't know. I don't remember.
you don't remember?
I think you
Why
just
do
showed me
people
messages
say
there.
cock?
I mean,
bro, I
like-
swear to
No, I'm
God,
just
that
saying
was
I don't
funny.
remember saying it.
Okay, because we went through the DMs on your account, and there's nobody you're talking to as heavily as Izzy. Would I be wrong about that? Is there anybody else that's just trying to actually talk to you, or is Izzy kind of the only one? Because
She right now is the only one that's
okay,
talking.
so let's pretend. Let's just I mean, I'm just going to completely disregard that you didn't remember it because I obviously you remembered it.
I
Cle-
don't really.
Uh,
But
Edwin,
anyway,
Edwin,
she's the
Edwin, that's
only-
bullshit.
She's the only one that is talking to.
okay, so obviously you're telling her I want you to suck my cock, right?
You're just
You
asking
have-
her if she shit.
Right. You have videos on your phone of people her age doing things.
Okay.
So basically, I pretty much know you want to have sex with her at this point. I mean, you can't bullshit us about that. I mean, you know, I don't even have to. I could just get anybody randomly from this parking lot to come look at those messages, and they would just say the same thing because we all can read.
We all knew what was going
all
on.
can
We're
read,
just more
okay.
annoyed that you're just lying to us.
Right.
We came here to have a God's honest conversation with
So-
you, and you're just lying
Right.
to
So
us.
Edwin, basically, the reason we're past, are you gonna have sex with her or not, or are you wanting that or not? We're past that point because I can just go by those, right? It's more so, why do you want to do it? Has it been so long since you have sex? Do you have a newfound attraction? What do you think it is? Just fessed up about it.
Well, I don't have a thing for it.
So what's the reason
I have
you're
a
wanting
message
Oh, you
to
nigga,
right
you
here
got a
where you
thing
saw
for
a
'em.
young girl that was asking for a friend on Threads, and you asked her to come talk to you on Telegram. Why are you asking young girls to come talk to you on Telegram? And we have what you guys talked about too, you know.
Okay.
Did you find her attractive, yes or no?
Well, she is good.
Well, she is
Okay,
beautiful.
so-
Did you want to make her, yes or no?
I mean, I'm not really attracted to the point I do want to see.
Oh, nah, nigga.
It happens, it happens.
Okay, so is that something you would
So
have
you
left
was
up to
gonna
her?
lure her
Where would gone
to
down?
suck your cock.
So where are we at going?
Well,
Oh my God,
we're
bro.
at- are we gonna keep online, or are we wasting our time? And instead of you getting in your car and leaving, I mean, I think we're kind of on the verge of where we want to get in our car and leave, but I don't think you would like when we leave.
Well, this is either you're either going to destroy my life, or
Well, I mean, if we wanted to do that, why would we still be here right now?
because I need to get up in the morning, go to school, and go to work.
That's probably the last thing we should be hearing right now after you talk about having child pornography on your phone. Were you aware saving that is child pornography?
Not really.
Have you heard of the word child pornography before?
Yes. I
Okay,
know.
so what do you think that would
Bro
be?
said I need to get up in the morning and go to school.
Pictures, you videotaping it.
Are you asking for it like you are on Telegram? You know, we see how many people you ask for it and you're trading with. Why are you trading that stuff with people?
They ask for it.
So they ask, hey, can I have some child? So do you just want to give people what they want?
Not really.
Damn. Whoop, manito.
4K, yeah,
I'll get the vouch on it.
you're cooked, buddy.
How's it going, Edwin? Or how's it going, sir? Edwin, you're an elementary school janitor and you have child. You got to delete off your phone, right?
Yes.
Okay, how many images of child on your phone?
I have no idea.
What did you tell me earlier?
So this was the setup.
Did you come to meet a girl here today?
Boy, that nigga cross-eyed as hell. Wait. Wait, Chad, bro. Oh, damn, I muted it. Wait,
Did you come to meet a
Boy, what the fuck? Bro, he cross-eyed as fuck. Look at this. One eye going up, one eye. I don't even know what this eye doing. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah, bro. You like little kids. I'm sorry, man, but they finna take that butt. They are finna, boy, they finna pack you up like a little box. They finna shove it. Literally
girl here
shove
today?
it. They gonna beat your ass, literally.
And how old was she?
But I wouldn't.
Okay, and did you say
Oh
things to
my
her through
God.
text message?
I may have. I don't remember.
Did you tell her?
Did you tell her to suck your cock?
Okay.
But if you saw the messages again and you saw them and it reminded you, would you remember then? Did you not drive an hour to come to this Casey's to meet a 13-year-old girl?
Hour? Nah.
All right, so we're gonna just show them the footage of you saying yes to everything we just asked. So you should probably just fess up now. Now take some accountability. Are you gonna delete the child off your phone right now that you have?
I can. Yes.
That boy said I
Don't do it
can't.
now. Don't do it now. It's too late. It's on his phone right there, officer.
Why did they zoom in on the fit, bro? I know the police be looking like, man, damn.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot he was an elementary school janitor until we started talking to him. And then I was just like, oh wait, when he said, I think he was talking about work.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh snap, I forgot.
Nice, nice.
All right, y'all, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. We
Yeah.
weren't able to make an intro because this was like, it wasn't last minute, he just came so early, so we weren't even able to do like a proper intro. But this dude is a freaking elementary school janitor, CP all over his phone, came to meet a 18-year-old girl here, man. Manito, I think that's how you say it. Manito Police Department's absolutely killing it so
Manito.
far. Hopefully this ends in an arrest.
Manito.
Oh man, freaking you clutched by getting him out. You clutched.
Yeah, dude, he was just scared. I knew he was so freaking scared, dude. I mean, he had a good poker face, but he was scared. Like I noticed when I just started reading his messages, he was like, "Well, yeah," like he just kind of like didn't know what to say to those. So that's why I immediately was like, "Okay."
I
well,
was
get
scared
into
to
your
like keep
phone.
going because I was like, damn, if we keep on going, would it like make him get in his car faster or would it make him like stay more?
Right, right.
I gotta still like learn how to read that.
No, it was like like to me it was obvious that like anything we were saying that he did, he's like, okay, I did it. So that's why I was like, hey man, why are they sending these to your phone? Because he thinks that we knew everything on him. So that's what I was like, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's good with y'all boys and girls, man? Your boy just got done working out. Currently down
nigga
18
walking?
pounds. I'm tired of seeing you guys saying I'm looking like EDP. So for the last almost 2 months now, been working out, down 18 pounds. But I need to say I appreciate you guys so much for watching towards the end of the video. If you guys can, man, make sure to support us on adpwatch.com. We're literally flying out every single
W
week.
video. I ain't gonna lie, W video, man. If y'all boys like that video, make sure y'all boys smash that like button. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. We are so close to 300 subs. We are currently at 296. So if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. With that being said, this your boy T Will, and we out.